The 1960s were a decade of change. From bouffant hairstyles to British invasion tunes and the very first miniskirts. For teenage girls, Perfume wasn't about luxury. It was about fun. A spritz before school, a dab before the Friday night sock hop, and suddenly you felt ready for anything. These weren't heavy, sophisticated perfumes. They were light, playful, and perfectly in step with the optimism of the era. 10 perfumes that defined teen style in the 1960s. Yardley Eau de London, the mod girl essential. This scent was bold for its time, a crisp citrus opening with a soft floral heart. It was modern, cool, and made you feel like you belonged on the streets of London in white go-go boots. Yardley wasn't just makeup and lipstick. Eau de London was every mod girl's dream. Love's Fresh Lemon, the start of something sweet. Before it became a 1970s favourite, Love's Fresh Lemon began its life in the late 60s. Bright, cheerful, and as clean as a summer breeze, it was perfect for backyard barbecues and afternoons at the roller rink. Avon Honeysuckle, pure romance in a bottle. Avon ruled teen vanities in the 60s, and honeysuckle was one of its sweetest offerings. Light, floral, and just a little romantic. It felt like wearing a crown of flowers in your hair on a spring day. Desert Flower by Sholton, a touch of mystery. Sold as sophisticated but affordable. Desert Flower was an everyday floral with just enough spice to make you feel like you had a secret. Girls who wore this were a little mysterious and loved every second of it. Blue Waltz, the 5 and dime favourite. This one was for the dreamers. Blue Waltz was inexpensive. Sold in drugstores and dime shops, but to a teenage girl, it felt like magic. Floral, powdery, and with a name that made you want to dance under the stars. Tinkerbell cologne sets, childhood to teen transition. Tinkerbell was the brand that bridged the gap between little girl and young lady. Their cologne sets came in cute packaging and soft floral scents. Perfect for a girl's first real fragrance. Avon Pretty Peach, fun and fruity. Pretty Peach was light, fruity, and endlessly cheerful. Perfect for after-school hangouts, mall trips, and sharing beauty secrets during slumber parties. Evening in Paris, glamour on a budget. Evening in Paris had been around for decades. But in the 60s, it was still the ultimate special occasion fragrance for teens. Powdery florals with a hint of sophistication made it perfect for proms and sweet 16 parties. White Shoulders, Mom's perfume borrowed. For many teens, White Shoulders was the first grown-up scent they ever tried, usually borrowed from Mom. A soft bouquet of white flowers that felt elegant, but still innocent enough for a school dance. Jean Natte after bath splash, everyday freshness. Technically a splash, but to a teenager in the 60s, Jean Natte was perfume and a mood. Light, citrusy, and the perfect refresh before a night at the drive-in. Perfume in the 1960s wasn't about making a statement. It was about creating a feeling. Innocence, excitement, and the thrill of becoming who you were meant to be. A dab on the wrist before calling your crush, a spritz before the sock hop. These scents carried the hopes of a generation. And even now, one whiff can take you back to that first dance, that first record, that first whisper of freedom. Which of these did you, or your mom, wear? Share your sweetest 60s scent memories in the comments. Subscribe for more vintage fragrance stories, because scent is a time machine. See you at the next stop down memory lane.